Welcome to the AACFB's 2023 Meet the Funder webinar series. My name is Monica Harper. I'm the Executive Director of the AACFB, and I'll be your host. Our presenters today are Michelle Millo and Vince Gallo from Westwood Funding. Westwood Funding is both a funding source member and a gold sponsor of the AACFB, and I'd like to thank them for their support of the association. Before I introduce Westwood Funding, I'd like to go over a few items to make this webinar more enjoyable and informative for everyone. During the presentation, you should see a Q&A box that allows you to ask questions. If you have any questions during the presentation, please submit your questions in the box and they should be answered by the end of the webinar. The entire webinar should take no more than 30 to 45 minutes. And for those of you who would like to review it at a later date, it will be posted on the 2023 Meet the Funder page of the website, and it will be emailed out to the AACFB membership. At this time, I'll turn it over to Michelle. It is all yours.
Thank you so much for that, Monica, and hello, everybody. Thank you so much for your time and welcome to our webinar. So we are Westwood Funding Solutions. We serve as your partner in quick capital solutions. A little bit about us. We are a revenue-based finance company focused on providing working capital to small and medium-sized businesses. Westwood has provided over $500 million to businesses with a portfolio of over 10,000 clients and counting. Our primary product here at Westwood is revenue-based financing. Now, that is a type of factoring where we purchase future receivables, and we offer advances up to $3 million with repayment terms of up to 12 months. A little bit different than your traditional financing options. We don't have a lengthy approval process or collateral requirements here at Westwood. Our underwriting is based off of cash flow analysis as per the business bank statements. We do run credit as well. However, there is no real collateral requirement in the sense that there's no minimum accounts receivable or inventory assets required on the balance sheet. There are some really good advantages to having this type of products available to your clients. For example, our biggest advantage is the quick access to capital. We have a pretty expedited approval process where we can provide you with an offer within an hour or two, and often same-day funding. These are ideal for businesses that need that immediate injection of cash flow and don't have necessarily the collateral to put up for a traditional line of credit. We are generally unsecured financing. Again, we don't require assets as collateral. We do a soft personal guarantee as well as a credit check. And we have an excellent referral structure for brokers. Your team here includes myself, the Chief Revenue Officer here, as well as Vincent, who is on this call, and Kevin, who are the business development managers and manage all of our broker relationships. We'll leave our questions for the end. I believe Monica was collecting some, if anybody has any. And I can also send out this deck to everybody involved, but this is our contact information. Now, essentially, to pre-screen a file, all we would require is an application and 3 months bank statements. So for example, right now we are underwriting files using September, October, and November's bank statements, as well as an application. It may be 4 months depending on the state that your client is in, but we will always advise you. Do we have any questions?
We do have one question. What are your payment terms, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly?
So we typically offer weekly and daily payment terms. Bi-weekly has been offered on a very case-by-case basis, and we do not currently offer monthly.
Okay. Just as a reminder for anybody, if you have a question, please type those now in the Q&A box, and we'll get those answered.
We can also send out our underwriting guidelines to anybody that is joining us today, and that provides a little bit more granularity on what our appetite is as far as underwriting.
Okay, so they're asking, terms only go to 12 months max. Is that correct?
12 months is our maximum term.
Can you use our application form, so the broker's application form?
Yes.
I'll let Ben go ahead and field the remaining questions.
Yeah, we could use your application as long as it has all the basic information that we need to run, to run the file on our end, tax ID, and then all owners' information. So, Earth, we could use, we could use your broker application. That's fine.
Great. Give it just another minute and see if we have any other questions. And again, we will have the recording of this up on our website and our YouTube channel. So if you want to go back and review this information, you can.
And just an incentive to brokers. I believe we just ran our analysis. Our average commission on deals funded through Westwood is anywhere between 10 and 12 points on the funding amount. So much higher than a traditional line usually offers as far as broker commission is concerned.
All right. So I know you answered this aside, but what is your minimum credit score?
500 is our minimum, is our absolute minimum credit score.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't see any other questions, but so we'll go ahead and wrap things up. You guys have their contact information, so if you think of anything after the fact, please feel free to reach out to them. I want to say a big thanks to all of our participants and especially our valued funding source member and gold sponsor, Westwood Funding. Thanks for a great job and have a wonderful day.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for having
much.
us.